And can you guys still hear me? Okay, good. All right. So I am really excited to share this information with all of you on here because I just know how it can complement what you are currently doing. And hold on, I'm working all the technical parts. All right. So welcome everyone. I'm Michelle Fletcher. I am really passionate about helping people find solutions to their health. And one of the ways I have been doing so for the past 13 years has been through functional plant food powders. And so that is what I'm going to share with you tonight. And I'm also going to share how this can be, because I believe all of you on here are in the holistic realm in some aspect, how this can be such a great complement to what you are currently doing, and how it can be something that can help your patients or your clients have even better results than what they may be currently having, or even faster results because of them getting this like really good nutrition in their body. So I'm going to talk about what Juice Plus is so that you have an idea of what this is, and then also talk about the company behind Juice Plus and how this could be a fit for you. So I'm just going to jump right into it. We're going to move pretty fast because I really want to value your time. And then you're going to get to hear from really two amazing speakers at the end that will just be sharing their perspective. One is a healthcare professional also, and then the other is someone who has been doing this for over 20 years. So, okay, what is Juice Plus? If you're not aware of what it is 30 vine-ripened fruits and vegetables and berries that have been put into capsule form and chewable form. They're non-GMO, they're gluten-free, vegan, kosher, whole food based, all the good things that we want as people in the holistic realm. Like, we look for those things, right? And so what makes us stand apart is that we are partnered with farmers. We have been partnered with farmers that make sure that all our produce is picked at the peak of ripeness, that there's no herbicides, pesticides, or toxins in those plants that we're getting in the product. They're freeze-dried so that they can maintain the majority of the nutrients. They remove the waters once they dry them, and it creates these amazing functional food powders that are then put in capsules or chewables. So that pretty much is what Juice Plus is, and it gets delivered right to your doorstep. So you're getting like key nutrition right at your door. And so all of these plants are what you get in Juice Plus. We have 4 blends. We have the fruit blend, the vegetable blend, the berry blend, and our omegas, which our omegas are plant-based omegas. What they did is they went to what fish eat in order to get omegas in their bodies. Fish eat plant algae that have the omegas. They went to the source of the plants to get those omegas, and then they combined it with some other plant sources. So this is a full spectrum omega, which is not typical to find, especially as a vegan product. So you can see there's so many highly nutritious and highly dense fruits, vegetables, and berries that are in our product. I mean, stuff that you will not get year-round because they're very seasonal, but we're able to get them year-round because of this process, which is so good. And so not only does Juice Plus come in capsules, but it comes in chewables. So any of you that I know locally, I may have shared gummies with you. These are the gummies. They're good for adults and they're good for children, especially children love them. Once again, all the things plant-based, gluten-free, and as very minimally processed as possible. And then we also have complementary products that are shakes and bars. So these are like the fuel that goes along with the micronutrients we're getting from Juice Plus. We're getting macronutrients from these protein powders that have even more sources of plants from various sources outside of what you get in Juice Plus. And this is just really good for on the go. So if you're someone who's busy, or you have clients that are very on the go and busy, which I think most of us do, this is just like the perfect thing to have in their purses or in their bags. And it provides a well-balanced mix of carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. So just we're all about the plants, right? And getting as many of them in your body as possible. And then one of the last things that our company created about 3 years ago was a plant-based protein mix that is even higher in protein than what I just showed you. So the ones I just showed you have around 13 grams of protein in them. This one has 25 grams, and it's great for pre-workout, after workout, really good for an athlete, great for women that may be pregnant, that need to get more protein in their bodies, or even if you're a vegan and you're looking for another source of really clean protein, this is it. Okay, so what makes us stand apart and what really made me take a look at this 13 years ago was the fact that I grew up taking vitamins and had no idea that vitamins do not have research behind them. Most vitamins don't. The vitamin industry really they can do whatever they want and put their product on the shelf, even if what they have on the label is not what's in the product. But what stands apart about Juice Plus is not only are we actually food, so we don't have a supplement label, we have a nutrition label, but then there's clinical research. And I don't know if any of you on here, maybe some of you on here probably have some research background to know how important third-party clinical research is. And we have gotten like the gold standard of clinical research. There are over 40 published studies on Juice Plus in various medical journals, and peer-reviewed scientific journals, right? And so I want to show you some of the leading universities and hospitals and research centers around the world that have conducted these studies. I was impressed to see Yale University on here. I was like, what? But then we have University of Florida. We have universities in Europe. So we have University of Milan, University of Mississippi Medical Center. They actually conducted a study on, Mississippi, I think they did the pregnancy study. It was the University of Maryland that did a study on heart health. Like there's all these locations. There's the University of Texas Health Center. They did a study on cancer patients. So they have done studies on pretty much all demographics, senior citizens, cancer patients, pregnant women, elite special forces, to show these results that they have from the research. So we know that Juice Plus is bioavailable, it improves heart health, it balances out your immune system, it protects your DNA, nutrigenomics, I'm like, it impacts the expression of your genes. That's like amazing. All these things have been put in the clinical research that found that there's been positive results from taking Juice Plus with your gut health, with your lung health, with healthy skin, metabolism, all these things. So these are things that are reasons why there's thousands of medical professionals that recommend Juice Plus, because we have research to back up that it actually is doing amazing things in the body. Okay, and so just so you know, there's a program that our company has had for a long time called the Healthy Starts for Families. And it's a program where children can get Juice Plus for free. And this is just some of the results of that study. So it's a study where people will fill out a survey sharing the results of their children on Juice Plus. My children have been on Juice Plus for 13 years, and they've been able to get it for free for that amount of time. Over 4 million children have been a part of this study, and these are the results. And I will say my son truly is a testament to all of these results, where he's eating more vegetables, consuming less fast food, definitely doing less doctor visits. All of these things are just amazing results that happen from getting families on Juice Plus. And so I want to clear the air tonight, right? Because I believe that a lot of people think that Juice Plus is one thing and our Tower Garden is something else with a different company. Well, they are all under the same umbrella. I had this question recently and I was like, no, the Tower Garden is actually under Juice Plus. And the Tower Garden is a vertical growing system, which makes it super easy to garden. I've had mine for 12 years now, and it uses less than 98% of water, less than 90% of the space. Everything grows in 1/3 the time it typically would grow in soil, and you will get an abundance of produce. Like you can just see from these pictures how amazing this system is. And for someone like me who does not have a green thumb and has been able to grow hundreds of different types of produce over the past 12 years, it really makes me look good. But it's because it waters itself. It does all the work. It's amazing. Okay, so who is Juice Plus? I'm going to transition right now into who is the company behind Juice Plus. They are a world leader in plant nutrition, and they have been for over 30 years. Okay, they have a proven business model. They really are committed to the science behind the product. So when they were so smart over 30 years ago when they started Juice Plus, they were like, we don't want to have testimonials. We want to actually have scientific proof that our products work. And that's why they have so many research studies today. They are the number one research nutritional product in the world. And so it's a global business. They are located in over 20 plus countries around the world where Juice Plus can be shared. Funny enough, my friend in England, I'm actually from England, messaged me yesterday and was like, oh, I want to get back on Juice Plus. Send me your website. And I was able to just send her my website and she's able to check out what she wants to get. So that's the beauty of this. They also are very much into giving back. And so these are some of the different places that they give back to. St. Jude's Marathon that they do every year around December. The Green Bronx Machine, they're partnered with the Tower Gardens, bringing Tower Gardens all around the world into really into locations that are food deserts, which is incredible. We have Boys and Girls Club where we have a free Tower Garden that goes to every Boys and Girls Club in the United States. And the Children's Hunger Fund and Volunteers of America, I know they donated tons of our protein powders to that Children's Hunger Fund. And so you guys are in it. You know this information, right? Health and wellness is big business. And if you know anything, if you've been in it for a while, you see how more and more people I feel some people are taking advantage of the fact that it's a big business at this point, and they're creating all these things and really tapping into how they can make money from being a part of the wellness space. And so we see it's going to reach over $6 trillion, this industry, by 2025. And we're all contributing to that because we're all in this wellness space. But what I want you to think about is how you can even create more streams of income in what you're already doing, right? And the beauty of this is you already have the same target audience. You have the people that are wanting to get healthy. You're helping them in whatever means you are, and this is just complementary to what you're already doing. And so our business model is unique. It's direct sales supported by social media and e-commerce, but our customers really are our best referrals, because when they see the results, they're talking about it. You build this business around your life. So as a busy professional in what you do, there's so many ways that they make it easy for you. We even have a program called the Wellness Plus program for healthcare professionals or people that have really busy lives to just be able to refer Juice Plus, and then we do the rest. So you're going to hear some more about that in a little bit. And we connect you and to people that are living healthier lives, right? And so you share with others and we do the rest. Pretty much you're sharing it, putting in orders, and they're doing the ordering, the processing, the shipping. You're not worrying about any of that. So that makes it easy. And so they really reward you for sharing this and helping people get healthier. So that is Juice Plus and the company. I'm going to stop sharing right now because I'm going to turn this over to Sharon Farrar, who has been my mentor and my buddy for the past 13 years. This year makes 13 years. She's been sharing this information for over 20 years. I believe this year will be 25 years she'll be sharing Juice Plus. And she's helped so many people in the medical profession add this into their business seamlessly. So I want to turn that over to you for you to share with us, Sharon, all the things that you're helping amazing professionals in the holistic realm do.
Hi, you guys. Well, welcome. And I'm so glad to be on here. And I can't believe you got through all that in that amount of time. Good job, Michelle. I know she wanted to. Well, I was a high school guidance counselor. I was not healthy at all, but I found Juice Plus. It totally took me on a different trajectory to health. I used to have allergies. I used to have bumps on the backs of my arms, tops of my legs. I was skinny, but not healthy. And Juice Plus has provided concentrated nutrition for me for 24 years. It's pretty cool. And I've been able to help professionals because I know the research, and I've really focused in on also what makes Juice Plus different from all the other products out there. Number one, it's a food, has a food label. Number two, it has NSF certification, which means a third party came in and tested the product and made sure there's no herbicides, pesticides, heavy metals, mold, bacteria, banned substances. So it's also safe for professional athletes. And then the third and my most favorite, because I do have 2 master's degrees and one was heavy in science, is the science behind Juice Plus. The company is totally different. It has product specific research. And so that means on Juice Plus and humans. And Michelle showed you those different universities and medical centers. And so once I learned that, I was able to approach any medical professional and say, you have got to look at this, And when I first started, there were only 3 journals. Now there's 48. So I've lived through all of those, and they're all amazing. It's the power of fruits and vegetables. The problem is hardly anybody eats enough. And so we get to see what actually happens when people have a bunch of fruits and vegetables that they're taking in through capsule form. And then we have a study also including our shake. Then we have another study with our omega. So most of our studies are on the capsule, which is our foundation product. And so once I had that confidence of the research, which is on, all of our websites, juiceplus.com. I've got my own name, and then juiceplus.com, which is what you would get if you wanted to also share Juice Plus. Once I was able to really grasp the research, it was like, wow, I can't believe all this is going on in our bodies. And just the first 3 studies was it gets absorbed. It takes away oxidative stress within 28 days by 75%. And once I knew oxidative stress is a culprit in so many diseases and disorders, I was amazed. And then another study was less DNA strand breakage. I mean, who doesn't want that when that's the replicator of every next cell? And then the third one was the immune system. Your T cells are better, your natural killer cells are better, and your immune system is balanced. Those are the first 3 studies. And then there's less systemic inflammation. There's a publication in the Journal of Pediatrics, which is a high level journal. So my pediatrician actually went back and got a degree to be a naturopathic doctor and a pediatrician. And she loved Juice Plus. She was already recommending so many holistic things to her patients that once she really got the concept of, I just need to give a strong recommendation and Sharon's going to follow up with the people. She's been sharing, I don't even know how many years, probably like 10 or more years. So she makes the recommendation. This is the Wellness Plus program, where she, very strongly, she already has the information, is the person eating enough fruits and vegetables. She then recommends Juice Plus, and then I follow up. And really, those people call me because they are so excited. So that's one way in which it can work. And so that at that point, you're splitting sales profit, and your person is helping to build your business, which I've been doing for a number of people over the years. So that's the pediatrician. I've also helped an acupuncturist, and everybody's busy. Everybody's busy. And this particular person was super busy, super busy. And I was going to acupuncturist a lot at the time, just, for different things. I love going anyway. And so I said, and he's like, oh, I got this going on, this going on, this going on. I'm like, that's all right. Maybe $1,000 a month doesn't mean anything to you. I understand, because I have no idea how much everybody makes. He's like, no, I never said that. So just keep in mind, an extra $1,000 a month, what does that give you? That helps with the rent, or that helps with whatever insurance you need to have, and all these different expenses that come along with being a practitioner, and then I talked to somebody today, you also, if you are not a practitioner, then, and you're just, somebody who doesn't have a business, once you do get a small business, you are able to write off a lot of things that you just use in your daily life, your printer, your cell phone, your internet, all these things now become business expenses if you are working to build a business. And so this business for me and my husband, we've been building it for about 24 years. And can you see, I still love it. I'm still excited, which I think is a testament in itself. I love helping people, and I've loved doing it, and I love waking up to passion and purpose. And it also brings in all the paycheck for our home, for our family of 5 and 3 critters now. And also, medical, dental, at the top of the company, or certain, positions at the top of the company realizes, hey, we have leaders out in the field who are home and in whatever clothes they want to wear and doing whatever hours they want to wear, do. Those people are our leaders. So they give us corporate benefits, just like when I had it at the school board, or just like at the hospital system that I was in, same kind of benefits: health, medical, dental, orthodontic, all that good stuff, college tuition reimbursement, stuff like that. So I just wanted to share that. That was my experience. I love it. I love it. And I love the way Michelle said, if you're looking for better or faster results for your clients or patients, I do believe that's really, really good information. I was talking with someone earlier about, special needs. Even they have problems absorbing nutrients sometimes. A lot of people do. So this is a way to get concentrated nutrition as a daily habit. And so that's a foundational thing to know that they have that. And I want to say a couple more things. 50-year-old company, so it's not fly by night. 30 years of Juice Plus and the research behind Juice Plus. No inventory. You don't have to have any inventory. There's no territorial restrictions. There's no quotas. It's not a buyer's club. And it's free for children, safe for children, safe for pregnancy, and free for children. So I just had to add that too, because I get even more and more excited. Hope you guys get excited too. And I'm going to introduce Dr. Nalani Valentine, who has been one of our buddies in this business also. And we learn from each other. She's a naturopathic doctor and a certified health guide, and just so wise. And we love hearing from Dr. Nalani. Here she goes.
Hi. It's interesting because I've also been with the company for about 16 years now, going on 16 years. And we're all still as excited about it today as ever, because it's the real thing. It's truly the real thing. I heard about Juice Plus from a lady at a business meeting. My husband and I had just moved down from New York to Florida, and we were reestablishing ourselves. We were at this business meeting, and as soon as she mentioned fruits and vegetables in a capsule, my antennas went up, and I'm thinking, oh boy, here we go with another product. And I couldn't find anything wrong with it at all. As naturopaths, we really, and there are different kinds of naturopaths. We are what you would call classical naturopath, traditional naturopath, where we do less and less supplementation, more and more of whole food nutrition, as well as other modalities. And wow, like I said, I couldn't find anything wrong with it. And then I heard the research, and at that time, there were about, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 clinical studies, and it made total sense to me. And I started eating Juice Plus. Little did I know that 15 years later, I would be diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia and not expected to survive. And we always teach that your genes can be turned off or on with lifestyle. So the question is, how does somebody who is so health conscious and vegan, vegetarian, not that everybody has to be, and not that those are your only healthy ones, because look, my grandmother lived to be 103, on almost 104, and she was not a vegetarian or a vegan. So the point though is your lifestyle what are those things in your lifestyle? You know, I just put it very simply. Think well, drink well, eat well, move well, and sleep well. And each one of those is extremely important. So my lifestyle, and Juice Plus was an integral part of that process, truly saved my life, because I ended up in the hospital with almost 90% of my blood was leukemic. And like I said before, how do you match that up with someone who's already health conscious? Well, we talk about your genes, but we didn't say anything about chromosomes. So you just never know what's going to happen in the future. And because I had this lifestyle, which included drinking water and healthy thinking, and in particular, nutrition, and Juice Plus is an integral part of that nutrition, the doctors were amazed. They said, you're in your 70s, I'm 75 years old now, 75 years young, let me correct that. And they said, your organs are the organs of a 20-year-old. And I attribute that to the lifestyle, and Juice Plus in particular being a great part of that. And I know a lot of practitioners are wondering, well, first of all, I love the fact that it's natural, that it's clean, and that it's easy to comply. You know, just eat 2 of each. You know, that's very easy for our patients and our clients to comply with. And also we know, because of the research about that inflammation that I think both Michelle and Sharon, both Michelle and Sharon spoke of, that inflammation is at the base of every disease known to man. And so I know that it protected me from a lot of inflammation from the chemotherapy, as well as from the cancer itself. So I will continue to eat Juice Plus. I will continue to recommend it to my patients and clients, because I know that everybody needs more and could use more nutrition. Even those of us who think we're eating well, those of us who are vegan, vegetarian, raw, and we juice every day. And I've seen studies that show that up to 80% of the nutritional content of the food we buy is lost. So we think we're getting a lot when we're really not. So that's one reason that I recommend Juice Plus. There are so many, but I could go on and on. But I think that's, my time is up.
That was so perfect. Thank you so much, Dr. Nalani. Oh my goodness. So yes, can you guys hear me? Yes, you can hear me. Making sure. Thank you so much, Sharon and Dr. Nalani Valentine, for sharing your perspectives. And Sharon has been a wellness coordinator for, like she mentioned, 2 practitioners. And then Dr. Nalani has been doing this alongside what she does as a naturopath, her and her husband both. So thank you so much. If you have any questions, feel free to write them in the chat or add them in here. Or unmute. I'm sorry, I meant to say unmute. Okay. So I'm taking the silence to mean there's no questions at this time. But you know, you can always reach out to whoever invited you on here if you do have any questions. And I just wanted to close with letting you know this month our company is doing something that they don't usually do, but it is already very low cost to be a part of this business. I really feel like it's a steal, because this is like a over $16 billion company, but it's only $10 to partner with the Juice Plus company this month. So if that is something that you're considering and you're thinking, hey, this is something I could offer to my clients, this is a great month to do so, because it is so low cost and low risk for you. And it's just something that will add more value to what you're currently doing. All right, guys. With that being said, we're going to end it on out. I love seeing Dr. Nalani's beautiful face up close. That's who I see right now. But thank you so much for being a part of this. And we're here if you have any questions.